What up, Blockchain Nation? What up, YouTube? And today I know I just did a rejection story recently, but I have another one. I'm not a big fan of getting rejected. I know what it's like going through the job interview process, and I'm just giving what my own experiences were like. Hopefully, this helps somebody out there. I remember I was applying for a tech job. This was a while back, and it was for a big company. One of you probably know the company, but I'm not one person to give out names and all that stuff. Because what's the point? What's the point? I'm not knocking any institution, and I don't want it to seem like I'm knocking any institution. So to avoid all that, there's no point in me telling you name of the company. But bottom line was it was a big tech company. And I was applying to this company, and it was a long, rigorous interview process. And I remember there was a part where you had to write some code, deploy the code in a public URL so that it was something you could present, talk about the code, how you built the code. And it was just a gruesome. I think it was about 3 months I went through this entire project or through this interview process, and it was just painful. Cool and unusual punishment. Anyways, at the end of the day, when everything was said and done, I didn't get the role. Now that's not what really, hurt. What really got to me was the feedback. Now, for me personally, I love feedback. I hate it when recruiters just ghost you. I hate it when a recruiter calls you, they are on your neck and they're saying, hey, send your CV, this is a perfect role for you, and all of a sudden they just disappear. No feedback, nothing. So good or bad, I always love feedback. I got feedback, and the feedback was very, very painful. It was, at the time, they said, we think you're good, we think you exhibit some of the great qualities of our company, but maybe you should consider doing tech sales. Wow. Nothing wrong with tech sales. I think tech sales is great, but it hurts when I was trying to get a fit as a software developer, and we said, hey, we don't really feel like you're great in this area, maybe you should do tech sales. That really hurt. Now, here's the thing. My point in this video is, that was painful, but this is my point. The point is, what I want to relate to you guys, to everyone, even to myself. When I speak to every one of you two, I'm talking to myself as well, is let your pain motivate you. People are motivated by different things. There's some people that are motivated when somebody they know does something great. Like, oh, I want to do that as well. Like, you have a sibling who went to Yale. They're like, oh my goodness, my elder brother, my elder sister went to Yale, went to Harvard. I want to go to Yale. I want to go to Harvard. So that's good motivation. I love that. That's very good motivation. But people are motivated differently. For me, what really motivates me is tell me, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate, just tell me that I cannot do something. Even if I'm tired, even if I don't feel like getting up, the fact that you said I can't do it, my goodness, that lights a fire in my butt. So here's what I want to share with you out there. This might apply to some of us, this might not apply to all of us. But for every rejection that you receive, let that be the fuel to motivate you to keep on going. Let that be what we do. When you don't feel like doing it, remember everyone that said you couldn't accomplish your goal. And that should drive you to do it. The wise man once said that in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you absolutely have to have. Good things come to those who wait, but great things come to those who never, ever give up. So don't give up. Rejection sucks. You go through the whole process, you apply for a job, and they tell you can't make it. They tell you don't qualify. That's painful. But let your pain be what will just make you say, I'm gonna go all the way regardless of what anybody says. Alright? Why quit? Quit and do what? Quit and go back and do what you were doing before. You said, I'm not asking you to do what I'm doing. I'm asking you to do what you said you were going to do. You said you were going to be a software developer. You said you were going to learn how to code. You said you were going to go into a new industry. You said you were going to go into, I don't know, if sales is what you want to go into and you want to go into sales, then go into sales. You said so. I'm not asking you to do what I did. I'm asking you to do what you said you were going to do. And don't let all the discouragement, or all the roadblocks along the way make you say, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. No, remember why you did it. That's why it's very key for me personally to write down my goals, write down what I want to do. So that even when I'm discouraged, I remember I roll back and say, no. Even though you're discouraged, remember this is something that you said that you wanted to do. Don't give up just because somebody out there thinks you don't qualify, right? A lot of companies have what you call false negatives. It doesn't mean that maybe you just want a great fit for the role because you didn't. I've said this before. Maybe me personally, I didn't present myself well to be a great fit for the role. But that's not a reason why you should give up, okay? Just keep on doing what you're doing. This is just a quick one, just a quick rant to let you out there know that I believe in you. I believe that you can do this. I believe you can be a software developer. I believe you can be a cloud engineer, whatever your thing is, data science, IoT, machine learning, blockchain technology, whatever it is that you made up your mind to do. If you decided to change your career, maybe you move from a role that is not so technical and you want to become a technical person and people tell you can't do it. I promise you that if you keep on doing it, win, lose or draw, but just don't quit. Don't quit, don't give up. I believe that you can do it. And maybe you might even be in software development and you want to go to something else like sales, or you want to go to something else and people have told you can't do it. Listen, there's nothing more powerful than a made-up mind. If you believe that you can, then you can. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. If you do not believe in yourself, then nobody else will. Tupac Shakur said, if you believe, then you can achieve. So till next time, my wish for you is that you learn how to code. Because coding is changing and will change the world, especially this blockchain, distributed ledger technology space. And it is my personal opinion that those who get involved early will greatly impact the future. And that's you. Let's go change the world.